Yes, I've been telling people, sir, there is no perfect political institution at our way so. But we be near best and as a close to perfection. And so our event I play out over this weekend in America. You clearly will appreciate it, sir. People do understand politics. Among 40 governance, I say. And people are willing, say, they will do their best to help their country. And I heard the air coso, now the toto the air coso Africa ha, utimu say, Sabi, ya no who the higher dream. And the ya the dada ya say ya mamu a governance a politics no. Clearly you see say a joke no concept be na sabi among for gina stages so na yedi. Because humanity and a respect are a central team for governance, politics, and leadership. Running through the fiber of American politics and other European countries, You have said no, a greed, selfishness, and a menkwa, men a minimum certain you be, and I as a menkwana may a pessimum kumina, and a choku your politics, and what I say. The Amay and Crass seminar rises to a level and sycophancy and the idea politics, not objectivity. So over here, the entire American say, Mekai pass at some way a chassis, and any now could free him. Donald Trump and Joe Biden elections ya mobile queen. So what follow American politics and say conservative platform Fox News and other platforms. Ena the liberals on platform kesiye pa ewom push all the agenda for them CNN. And CNN for quite some time abra clear said Donald Trump will lead the Republican Party no. A business and who follow CNN commentary and mekra can't and send me brafa said they made it a project, said they will run anti-Trump campaign, do everything to demonize Trump to the extent say he will not win because they deem him as a threat to democracy. And America, you can't begrudge or be on your opinion and as a forum. So for the past 4 months in here, while follow CNN and the news could see clearly they've been running an extreme anti-Trump campaign, doing the Ombeye BR to destroy Donald Trump's campaign. Anti-presidential debate in the Baswa, CNN, Enya, the Kenya say, Omona be organized the first presidential debate, Now a lot of Republicans, and the conservatives, what doubt to say, na say abeye we ya why CNN, but abandon omo gitum ema Donald Trump na nkasa so gitum mo kogina ho ema mo koye debate. And while follow debate ni bia clearly you saw what happened. You could see say Biden appeared a bit tired, forgetful, and some no be ho kan so anti-camp debate ni ende ye pet. Then his own party people, including CNN a platformer omo promote Biden over the years jina asem so ka say no so omo hwe performance order na di na nsem no bi ho jina ha tum say no wira fi nsem no bi ho o kan asa on kai clearly you could see say the mental acuity a bit compromised and as a challenge kakra even though omo no mo ye campaign man omo no mo promote omo ana omo asoso no so omo bo na chidom because that is their candidate omo ye de ombeye bia but at that point omo hu say sa niema we ato chema e wo candidate no ho no omo anka say na ye nyina ye party baako na ya damfo nie na ye nua nie nti yem pushing on the throat of the people no CNN, and that is why I respected them. Omo anka sa shase they started the course Biden should drop. And several other Democrat, your friend is saying, senators, Ediom Hojim, seeing Kete say, no, dear, Omuhu, Ewo, Biden Muno, Wanyin, and they cannot trust him, say he can handle America for the next 4 years. And
calls in his own party, well, on him, said, no, master, you have to drop, ne party for, let me be some who say, crew, yet Timmy Ghana has saying, can it ever happen? Say party for Besoraka say, your candidate no more, no homoding, your candidate Jumadi, Wedi, or good animasi, your candidate in the YA, and this say, because we cannot trust him. Can it ever happen in this country? Because en betimi asi wo krom ha menye sure say nka MPP betimi akofa these jokers na po ene ya fa ne say baumia a obi ahu ne track record na se be nkura sesem omode economy ya ye begina ha ka say he should lead because a party. That is why the last time I was telling you say these people have no respect for the people of this country, and na your motivation me motivate this ade no mo ye no. But Republican and some way, of course, Republican party no cram fan and non to more and Casa Biden see for bo. Omunyan can be because Omono said Biden stay. I will race in ma. Or my omo post ne or more way in there who say Donald Trump will beat him. And they've been quiet. I on one Casa the party for. Ah, no, Nancy Pelosi. Former speaker. Among house or no one kasa sanye Democrat watna parliament for watna senate for several years. Now down for Joe Biden. Friend no catch and say papa. Baby and near make kono. You cannot win. Now down for you cannot win the elections. Inti ebeye si form. Emma, according to sources around White House or grass, say Biden no anya a certain misunderstanding because Biden initially said he was not going to step down because who this obetumi aye enti onsi form enti chinchin na oginam but the senators the party form panning for Democrat Party advisors, very close and powerful people called him and said, Mr. President, baby, I didn't do no. One share now call election, now be lusu. Now, so when you lusu, and your money you never be good till so be a baby wooding because the Okwadana did know the average and the American average and the ordinary American cannot trust you as a commander in chief of the free world. Enti Sebeya party no kolusua enkolusungu tirisunti yesrewa pake onema na tranchan and eno achi no donors how mo donate for the Republican Party omo do musika sponsor party no se party here sika omo no mo kofa ba in America they have those big donors omo donate for the party eye abrante ya oni Netflix ya mo hwei Netflix. Yes, he's one of the co-founders. I'm a friend, your friend said Reed Hastings. Or no one Casanano an interview kind of clear say, or no didn't see or more or Kahubi, no Mudu Musica sponsor the Republican Party. Or head near Joe Biden Kwadana do stage in the Sona. He should step down. And some even threaten say until say Joe Biden basic form no or moon for Musica Emma the Democrat Party BM. So I want us to understand that politics now or more somewhere in America, no. So yes, me say nobody is perfect, but you see, it is not about an individual. It is about the collective interest of the whole people and what works best for the people. And this oba na nema woye no. Ohwe na se enkoye ma manfoa omo nsoso so nkasa na madam fudie na ye ha no sa nema na bi ndi ha sei. Amanfo de yefunu ekomani bre na sabia nkwase akeka na de politics wo kroma sei enti Samra Akufo Addo bedi ekonwe ye o hyase na o ye saa ne nkura sesem o han jet na okoba ye de sika na fo sika tidua na kese sika no nsemhunu ne nkura sesem na ye de sika no ye Ghana for esore kasaye ono ankasa ne party for well behind him ye boni chidom so obi kura be hwe nanim akasa papa ade a we nkura sesemo nobody had the courage letime ka no krekere no siko fancy na anything that ma etoda alanchamanti amanfo so wate no ho na all running the party bufu no because you see these are men without balls. These are people without conviction. And Semunu name Krasisem he was part of it on radio daily basis, defending all the nonsense that Akufo-Addo was doing. Now call elections near the Kowo near, then I feel about say what so people should come and follow you. You are not serious. Because Abra na enkonti awe mfa enwo wani no. You were all in the room praising Akufo-Addo, saying the legacy should be continued. Sa courage, and because funu na yesom obia ni ho oba so oba besom nipa funu na yesom ti okoka na no adua ne bebo no enti de nyina be mia ya no amana na yebekwa koto ana nyina koto amana num. That is the politics aye no kroma saying. Enti asem no si a asofo ntimi nsore nka no kre ahemfo ntimi nsore nka no kre and hypocrisy adodoro bia within the media. That is the same thing. Nanka hwan na beda asore na obete se even CNN kase Donald Biden ensi form na nyade so betimi awani elections, considering the many campaigns awayama na campaign tia Trump for the past 5-6 months in here. But who say at that point na yaduru no, it is not about Joe Biden as an individual. It is about the collective good and what is good for the American people. Because election the basic question CNN for can the average American trust Joe Biden considering his mental acuity or compromise? Can the average American trust him? Say yamfa Ghana American Shannon sa. Say yaba krumana say yebisa on this particular question. Now who said Napone Baumiana nam race him so more part. Now ubisa won say can average and the ordinary Ghanaian trust these people? Because the guy is a vice president, and under him, look at what Ghana's economy has become. Under Akufo-Addo, look at what Ghana has become. And yeah, can na yentibintu ayaka. Look at inflation. Look at your youth unemployment. Look at attacks on the media. Your friend said, Alpha Barometer, the recent report by indicting the president himself over the years for taking silly decisions. Sabi, emwa nipa emwa amamuo. Ninyina abesia kokroma say nobody and had the courage to look into the president in the face and tell him, Papa, amamuo no, your president. That doesn't mean say unim nyansa chan obia o, and that doesn't mean say unim nim dia chan obia. Aya kwenya respect and among for the mount and yedi wanim. So it doesn't mean say disrespect the people. You have a president who goes to a traditional rulers nasi at a funeral ground. Wako be assassin so hen no et form no catch and say shout almost say Monsora na muni say president ma say nkura sesem we ye wo me hu bi da. And a president be any who about Ghana how why some cross near my way be apart from Akufo-Addo. And he does all these things and he gets away with it. Nobody talks about it. Nobody fronts at it. And people go on radio, on TV, and they justify, say, on a yom panini, uhuna's original. Until Rollins, those time nobody wants to chair him for. Kofo, 10 gram on no bone more him a chair him for. Mahama, ne Melson, no moody Sajumano, Sabi, or more than no winning yansa. Ahomaswo fear na ahomaswo tan and a chichere no. And a omuni pano bua mamono chese de open or day. And a Ghana for said nam say yes, you young men quite na yen ya just say be yansa and no. Ya de yakoma di party achi. And this a nipa no dim kras some crana ye free so hey okay a party na yin na yes so. Nib de bia me come say party there obia can belong to any political party. But we must be very alert. Na yen kan kire ho say anytime bia at the bonny BCBR no we cannot close our eyes. What pressure Democrats what the man Joe Biden and Metia say yes, these people really understand politics. And politics na no goes beyond an individual. No the say either say or your president and or your flag bearer of a party. Ni padom ni nyina tudi nachi and I sing praises. Oh yes, our boss. Oh yes, boss. Oh yes, sir. This sycophants no air time. where these people are supposed to even sit down and where nipa no call wrong, you be kind of crouch and say, Mr. President, and I say, Mr. Opposition Leader, and I say, Mr. Wayo, Nema Bakwa Nami, and way the Enquay, Nankaye, ni say, and Ebe, Obia, Pese, or ye oba the good books of the person, and Tim Quasia praises, as I be, Nansa, Nim Emfa Quemu, Nkwana yete na ye praising the panel, ye praising the panel. But nobody is perfect. Looking at the good side, we must also be bold enough to point out the other bad side. And not say nipa no be correct. But obia nya willing say nti se nipa no koto gatama ye nyina di na chi ne say or he no akoto gatam. That is the level of sycophancy no sa na aduru. Enti obia pese flag bearer no na damfo obia pese obey no obia pese o kan asem na ni beje omonso no de obeka na ni beje no party o criticize na ne o chena you become an enemy. Governance and leadership no politics yenti ase because we a leader, you must even be ready to listen to the other side. They want to know. You find a way to hear it from the other people because and a bit more taking corrective measures. Then the people know be about why are there? Oh, this is the reason why Akwa we could Kumasa now can't say since Fourth Republic, Akufo-Addo na the best president. Na say be more dama. And yet damn the whole tima. Now we'll share what has happened in this country in the last 70 years. What Akufo-Addo has done to this country. The many mess, our level, the signature of failure, what their tare Ghana flag achi. Now Kujina say he's the best president or he's better than Mokwame Nkrumah. Nasabi anye damn the wo tima na minim de how. Cause no sound-minded person will make such reckless, irresponsible, like a silly comment. You can't. Because it is quite clear. We are for debate. Go here Ghana then, now here Ghana now. It is not for debate to conclude that Akufo-Addo presidency is the most useless presidency yenya. And it's not something you can compare to any president that will come in this country. And out of that, in the Kutuba Umia home, the Naba, my catcher say MPP equally, ewo nipa sabi, nkomodi omoba. Ebe appeal to Ghanaians and Nkrumah more respect for the people. Biden is stepping down because of the respect he has for the people. Because the Akwada do stage is no be a shaby. And on one case you're worried about it. So Enam said the relationship between power and the people, no, that of respect until onye who sa pepe no say no, let me step down. And he did exactly that. Yeno nipa na sabi integrity ne your friend say ade your friend reputation ade your friend no credit honesty ebi ni omumu ene obi nso sabi okasa boom 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 to say sia no free your friend say dam market buy no amidst of all the challenges no they should come and lead us because they don't respect us. So mani aje say Biden would sit down. Initially, he was fighting the decision. No, tenase, a consulting the family realizes that this thing is not about me. It is not about me. Say me call 8 years because for the last time American president failed to seek re-election was somewhere around 1968. Yes, I think a long time ago. So a history in what making no. Because our every right to go into that election. Or cause all the party for even though now man for a man pressure, but I'm sure that they in support no. But no one who said no. Said the need person can say me at least I need to respect them. That is the point. I person you senior your politics say. It is not about us. It is not because we win It is not because we win him. No. It should be about respect for the people. And it's exactly what this guy has done. And forever, people will respect him. We can't do that. Because Yanka say a party for crime, sorry, I catch it. I said, we ain't be. aban bia ni ho oba obenya ne nkrofo amoma so raka say oh de wo ye nye hwan obia single praises obia single praises oh yes a boss oh yeah na ye campaign na wo hu ba bia flag bearer no be ko no obia person ko hobi na wo hu no because we think say we need to build personal relationship and say it may benefit it because appointment those things it's not based on merit, it's not based on any proper criteria bia so wanya mani pa na hu ama wanyo ho so we na damfo a wo kasa mana waweja obi ani obema position enam santi politics na ba ye cult. You need to belong to a particular faction insider wo single praises we sycophant nipa no enne ye no ho kra because say boss hu hwam. That is the politics we do in this country. And in the end, the engineer kotamanum, ko ye kotena cabinet and I kotena meeting ase, na ye take a decision. Obi enu a was sorry to be on nipa on the bad side. And young kind of credit akata mo so in the end of mine is and sinky. And no go ekogu ye nimase. Yes, ye fancy or more ye para Olympics game. The involvement of state institutions are quite apparent. And nipa kubi see yes a for jail if a document. For jail at the bia omunimu. I ne kwa kopie mu amanone a omunyina hadwane free tournament na se. Chese animguase na yegu ye nimase from day one aba besi ne. Ko mine da ho no leadership nim institutions nya adwuma. Eye de team bi na me no bi. Aye chrono ne plans na nipa na oye president na nkasa aye con artist on kind of you can trust him. The vice president is a very dishonest person asabi on dia agrosan wona dwem kura san ka ho kogina stage so a now we have problems are Ghana for go through now we the onam stage so yeah no ho na said sometimes you begin to wonder element of seriousness in your politics instead of serving the people we worship people just to be favored. Until say you better see who say politics we need to squeeze people to get the best out of them, but not to be praising them at odd hours. And that is what we do. Singing foolish praises. Hallelujah choruses all to the praise of the person, Sabe obehu say yen say penasem, obehu say yen say kasamano, obehu say. But nobody is ready to help him take corrective measures. Papa, decision ya will take ye. And yo, senka we ni say enke be ye on tibi wana sum. Omuko bena, oh, you are the best president. Aya unkwana wini wa wana woho. Sa ansem na ye na nipa ni timaya ne de. No so to all. Then they are messing up. I feel sorrow kofi na be hu sabi enyuma hu na waye. So I think that this is a big lesson going forward. We need to learn. We need to learn a lot from this thing. So it is not always about you as an individual. It is about the collective interest and the collective welfare of the majority of the people. Yeah, when you are taking decisions, and as I will consider in the leaders, in the business scene, one as an individual, you can decide to do whatever you want to do. But when the people are involved, consideration must go beyond you. And that is exactly what this guy has done. And he has earned my respect forever. Because I never thought to say, Obi Aoye, the leader of the free world, an American president, the most powerful man on this planet. Such a position, because and he knows the likelihood of winning high, even though Trump pose a threat to him. But Biden the likelihood is that winning, sure, because polls now babon say Trump winning, sometimes polls and kosa wow follow American election in 2016 all the polls ni nyina akire say na your friend saying we yere ne be win ma me ne be win. But in the end Trump won the election. So polls ne na for them there sometimes a kire kwan there but enyes abrebia na bam in the Biden elections na it's possible so go betimi win it. But on one tenacia carrying one listen to the sentiment, the pulse of the nation, and some amount for what his own senators are saying, and the media eka atie tia amount for say no, a day men kwa dear a dang Se saa na nipa dodo we nyina e ka de na mepe o wiase. After all, my vice president for 8 years. My president for 4 years. Joe Biden has been in the Senate for years. I can ye. Or me catch in 1988. Now on the Senate Judicial Committee head. Sam ran or launching a bid and go be the president. Or 1988 oh, and an uncle Joe Biden about Satamna Obama and as a foreign politics no munya mam. Or on your titi politician. 1988 and an nation cover be the president. Their tone and the Okofa will be speech and Okokanye, the Akufo Adokoye ya Ghana for one country and for one fan who dear no. Okofa will be speech could stages no Okokine keke. Yes, one money per crowd into what plagiarize Nipano. And he had to resign. And the resignation you are resigning, they were yebida. Why bida 1988 or resign and na papa be on funny the carcass or replace last minute to say we ya and now or go into contest against the then vice president George Bush papa. Now George Bush papa na no vice president then on the carcass no be represented Biden they go into the elections and the vice president George Bush papa winning that elections. And a man Joe Biden political career hone sa until say Obama in 2008 kai say oh na say Joe the obi anim no when it come to American politics or a veteran and okofa na ye na running mate and or the revival in the political career and no nam so a ma okoso a or the babedi president na no adai nko no the president ne ka wadi about 30 years ago ka wadi da but they told no nti ene watie nipa hu say no amanyosem na ye no me yama nipa me yama nkrofo na say nkrofo no say no mo ka me personal interest cannot override these people yet kroma yi levy ba Ghana for Kenyans asem nyina hwede si ye. Yes, my fire sika nkosi cathedral. President no say wada Sunday say obesi asori dan amanyankopon. Na sometimes say say ye damo say ye de benyo. Ono say wada asenyankopon bo no. The tam Ghana for sika de kokotu amana wo ho a corruption na sefo e course amana no nyankopon kwa nanim. And several other nema akoso okruma kendo for ata betena Ghana for so. Ono ankasa ne party for a threaten say they will boycott government business when you feel he'd never listen to anybody until a time or no our pay and sana oja no crimes and then another position. So going forward, me say respect is key. Politics respect is very, very, very key. Very, very, very important. So you realize it. Na you see sa nyansa na hu say yeah politics for nipa. And that there is the need for us to respect our people. Trust me. We will be joking around the issues just like this. Except for the past 30 years in this, thinking say democracy. Thinking say we are growing a nation. Look at where we are today. Look at the economic fortunes of this country. Because we don't attach seriousness to governance. No seriousness to leadership. No seriousness to politics. The enemy yes, I am cross a partisan politics. Way the 2 ways, no way, there are 2 ways, no way, the way I tell me, no media, need actually. Beyond that, nothing any change. Whenever I see in the past, I have mistakes. Keep repeating. Yanti Kromana, Ungrofobia, visa fraud, the call Australia and as for. And you run as and repeat it by 5 years, 6 years after. And you run, I repeat it. Sanet, a cycle now running on because you see answer. And until say we the people realize say politics no enye obi birthright. Eyade aye ma ye nyina ye ho ama oman na si ye no we will continue to suffer. And trust me, God is not coming to save anybody. Koma ka cho se nyankopon ni adaje for nipa mu nim nyansa. And that is what we've proven to be. Ye nim nyansa, we are blinded by greed and individual interest. Until say you betimi asori afrim no. Na ye nyansa ye de bekekere oman na enkwai madam funie menua me tribe nie madam funie na ye be put premium on wisdom, knowledge and expertise, we will continue to be here. So that is the simple message that I want to set across. Thank you very much for listening. And going forward, I think and we are watching the events, how this American politics ever play out. So say the Akeka I likely say Kamala Harris, because Biden answer or drop, or they can I endorse in a crowd that said the vice president Kamala Harris, on replacing on the take it, not on a Trump in going to the elections. But my case, me personally, I doubt if Kamala can defeat Trump. But I don't know, maybe Republicans, if they will agree and back her, because there are other options. Some Democrat cry, the Republicans will be threatening say Biden drop it out, they will take them to court. A whole lot of issue in the coming days, development will come up. And I think however be able to I'll give you the update. But the lesson I may pursue free idea with me say governance, politics, leadership, allegiance is to the state and to the interest of the people. Not a certain faction being interested in. No. And about the whole American president all option to contest BM. Like I said, I have bowed out. My bow out, let another person come. Can we ever learn from these things? When we have greedy men and greedy people, you take a stage, thinking say you're more bonafide property. I will not power not sabi in crisis. I'm not. Let's hope and see.